where to find the unseen elder. You missed a lot, Koala, yes.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flaunt its writ and brought the
It's not dragons, it's vampires. Last time we did a bunch of main quest stuff, so we advanced the story quite a bit. So many good games coming out, at least you won't have the spend time on garbo games like Spider-Man, Kappa. Well, you don't have to watch. You don't. Oh, fuck! Whoa! Holy fuck! That scared the shit out of me. Where did that thing come from? God damn it. Oh, I do have Grim Fandango and I haven't played it. So that could be something I will play. As always, you can use the Discord to leave your suggestions. Oh, now I only have to do that to replenish the potion. That's good. Spider-Man doesn't suck. It will be fun. Yeah, I peed myself as well. See, Asha gets me. Asha likes Spider-Man too, right? So, now we have to go into the city and look at that. It's full of vampires. They can jump. Spooder boy. It will be fun. I hope. And I mean, if the game is shit, I won't play through it. I won't play games I don't like. But at least from what it looks like, it could be something I enjoy. Oh! It's a Garken! Oh. Spooters! No sorcerer. We're pretty strong right now, which might also be because Geralt is pissed. Who's wearing something you cannot mention. A Spider-Man catsuit. A diaper. That would be helpful if you pee yourself. I mean, of all things you might pee yourself in, a diaper might be the best option. Oh! Leave the kid alone! I said leave the kid alone! Ooh, Bruxa. Ouch! God damn it. Danny is correct. Oh boy. There are things I don't want to find out. Halloween Town Witcher. Yes, this is the spoopy version of the Witcher. Hello Witcher. Not as nice as Hello Kitty, but Hello Witcher has its perks too. Like screaming women. Sometimes out of lust and arousal, but most of the times because a city gets attacked by vampires. I guess thank you, Asha. I feel very honored, I guess.
Need to look around.
Okay, we have to look around. What's going on here?
Armor proved useless. Claws sliced through steel like through butter.
Hello, Itcha. Can you start eating? What are you eating, Blacker? Carbonara? Yeah, kind of playing Monster Hunter. In a way. Oh!
They broke formation, ran.
We definitely, or defo, is that what the young people say? Ate a sandwich while talking about diapers. Whoa! He's on fire. Nothing I can do, I think. I mean, not now, anyway.
Barricade put up in the street.
Pretty smart. Good idea. Not sure if it will help against flying vampiristas, but... Oh, an alp! Always... Oh, I punched the alp! There's another thing that's invisible. An Abraxa. Ouch! Stop it, you damn alp! Stop it! Punch the alp! Die! Hashtag Vampirista. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ouch. I got yanks. Please don't quote me on that. Ouch. Stop it. God! Don't bite me! Don't laugh at me! Where are you? Oh. There she is. Wherever you are. Oh, damn it. Well. I did a thing. Okay, follow the footsteps. Let's loot. Hello? Someone here? Damn bats.
Must be in the bank.
Die! With death! Burning horses!
You killed it! Single-handedly! That harlot's brute slaughtered half my unit!
See, it came damn close to slaughtering you as well. Need to withdraw. You and your men. Now.
My duty lies with the city.
Won't help the city by leading your men to the slaughter. Damien.
Level
Conversation
50,
back at the palace,
that is
remember?
a
I'll say it
5
again.
and a
Your
0.
men don't stand a chance.
That's a rude pun that you made there, Blacker.
Men, Tend to the wounded and prepare to march out.
Doing the right thing. Now listen close. Silver. That's what you want to use against vampires. Your alchemists order them to produce as much vampire oil as they can.
What thing I gotta
churn it
say?
out in gallons. Then coat your blades with it. Keep an eye out for Alps
Danielle,
and
I'm
Bruxelles.
playing a
The
game.
shapely ones resemble women.
What did I miss?
There one moment, gone the next. Bombs containing silver splinters are a pretty good idea.
Thank you, Witcher.
Loot is
I
good.
hope you're worth the coin the Duchess pledged you. And that you'll return with the head of the wretch that did this, skewered on
Loot
a
is
hook.
good. Very good. I got a different plan.
Got a different plan.
And what would that be?
All I can say just now is I'm gonna need Syanna.
You know the Duchess's decision. Syanna awaits her trial, in custody.
Yeah, I know it. Doesn't mean I have to agree with it.
You've that
In
luxury.
custody.
I do not. I've sworn my loyalty to her grace.
Folk are dying. More will perish because of one person.
Folk are dying. Many more will, because of one.
If her grace learns I helped you, my head will roll.
And mine will come right after. Still willing to take the risk. See, I'm wasting my time here.
Wait. When last I saw Syanna, her grace was escorting her to the palace playroom.
Playroom?
Volker.
As in, for children? You sure?
I've served in the ducal palace for years. I know it's every corner. So yes, I am damn sure.
Playroom? So what, Duchess locks Syanna up in a dollhouse?
What do you mean, Koala?
Honestly, I've no clue. Look, I've told you what I saw. What you do with it is no concern of mine.
Got it.
Oh, it's a
Look into
weekly.
it.
I set it to weekly.
You get back to your
Koala.
barracks.
Only
Retrace my
tracks
steps.
the weekly.
Path ought to be clear.
Cheers.
Gotta signal Regis. Have him join me.
Okay, we gotta signal Regis. Talk to the birds to inform Regis. Can we talk to Damien more?
Blast it all.
Apparently not.
Tell Regis to meet me in the palace. We need to get to the playroom.
Playroom. Hot playroom action. That also reminds me, maybe... Am I able to level up the things? No. Applying critical effects to opponents activates a random decoction. It's all not very good and worth it. I think I won't do that, actually. On the other hand, number of research mutation necessary to unlock 4. That's very high. But at the same time, there's not much else I would choose at this point. Got everything leveled up that I use. Hit chance by 10. Hit damage by... that's pretty good. I can swap that out with this one. Other than that... Oh wow!
Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around. And nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around.
Damn! There you go, Koala.
Nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
LOOT ist gut. The German lady is starting to grow on me.
LOOT is good. The German lady is starting to grow on me. Thank you very much, Mademoiselle Danielle, for the 1050 bits. That's awfully generous of you. Thank you very much. And also I see Koala triggered the shout-out command, and that goes to Overlord Ray. Just started streaming. I think so far only has done one stream. Go check him out, give him a follow, so you see when he streams next. Thank you very much, Danielle. I think I won't level up. I don't need that level up thing anyway. A sandwich? Do the sandwich thing. Hashtag for fuck's sake. She played you. She definitely played you, Danielle.
Blood for 50 around.
Another Alp. Stop it, you stupid bitch! Spellcaster Danny has a feud going on with the German text-to-voice voice. She died slowly and painfully. My navigation system is all over the place. What's going on here? A flatter.
LUT ist gut.
Thank you for another 1050 bits. LUT ist gut.
Kind of you to summon me. I thank you wholeheartedly. Beyond the doors, the playroom. Found one of my brethren sniffing about. I made sure he'd stay out of our way.
Okay. Ah, yeah. He will stay out of our way, I think.
Shit. Probably meant to stand guard. Donna Henrietta's personal request.
Okay, let's check out the playroom.
Locked. Of course. Regis.
Can you
rather
do
not
the
have a fist fight with this door? Would you mind?
Not at all.
Aha.
Thanks.
At your service.
Thank you, Regis. So, we are here to find
Something
Syanna.
inside? Nope. Empty.
And the upcoming part of the
silence.
DLC
No one
is
here.
absolutely
We
amazing.
should look around at least.
I really love that part. So... Okay, what's going on here? What do we
A
have?
tin knight.
A rocking
Whoa!
horse. Rather
Regis.
worn. I suppose
Well,
it's
well. A key tucked behind a picture.
Oh! The key behind the picture. Nice. Just wanted to loot this because loot is
A
good.
tin knight.
Loot? Loot is good?
Wooden duck. Somebody broke its wings off.
Ow!
Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around. And nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best
see.
Sag it, German lady, Loot ist gut.
Thank you very much. It worked. Another 1,050 bits. Thank you so much, Danielle.
Miniature tableware.
That's super generous of
and
you.
plush toys. Cute.
Loot is cute.
Nothing under the carpet.
Did you expect something? Apart from the dust swept under there by a lazy chambermaid.
Danielle did a thing. She beat the German lady. No, don't leave us, Danielle. Don't leave us.
What the? Found a notebook. Property of Isabelle de Roquefort, court governess. The notes of Syanna and Anna Henrietta's governess when they were little.
Welcome back,
I'm not sure it
Blacko.
will help, but I suppose there's no harm in leafing through them.
Yeah. So let's take just the first one. Hello, High Rock. Welcome to the stream.
Syanna gave me a drawing today
Charming.
of freshly decapitated bodies covered in blood.
Perhaps not so much.
I asked her why ever she would draw such a thing.
Perhaps
Her
not.
Highness claimed it was a rendering of nightmares which have plagued her for as long as she can remember. Syanna does wake up screaming nearly every night, save when she shares a bed with
I
Henrietta.
have to work to fund your
Curse of the
fights with the
Black
lady
Sun.
and Fizz and
Supposedly girls
Astartes.
afflicted by it had horrible
Thank you so
dreams,
much,
kind of
Danielle.
horrible
It's
that
super
made some of
generous.
them go mad.
So, the girls quarrel today?
The girls quarreled today. I must note rather sadly they did not behave as befits future ladies. The incident devolved into fisticuffs. Anna Henrietta was first to strike her sister. Syanna gave back as good as she'd gotten. By the time I separated them, Henrietta had lost 2 teeth. She ran off to complain to her parents. His Grace the Duke refused to believe my version of events. He laid all the blame on Syanna and vowed to punish the little one harshly. Henrietta did her best to have her sister's sentence commuted, but the Duke and Duchess
I will
proved
do that.
unbending.
Have a great day, Mademoiselle Danielle.
Once you're labelled a black
Hope to see
sheep,
you
it's so
around
hard
soon.
to
Thank you
shed
for
the
stopping by,
reputation.
and thank you for the overall 3,150 bits. That's insane, but very much appreciated.
Today I accompanied the girls for the first time to the land of 1,000 fables. We spent half the day there.
Thanks to your bits, now I can afford
First we
the
played with
Spider-Man
Thumbelina,
game, which
then
you are
with
looking forward
Barbarossa,
to so much.
who proved quite the charmer for a brigand and pirate.
I'm beginning to suspect Isabelle de Roquefort wrote in her diary after taking a powerful hallucinogenic. Cannabis rudularis, for instance, or...
Shh, don't interrupt. I tip my cap to Master Artorius Vigo for his achievement. He has proved he has no
Artorius
equal in the
Vigo is
arcane
the
arts.
father
Wait,
of
Artorius was the
Fringilla.
court mage here, a specialist
Vigo.
in illusions, which means...
Regis, last warning. Stop interrupting or I'll seat you in the
Stop
corner.
interrupting.
The girls told me
420
if I ever wish
Regis.
to visit alone, I need but crack open
I would
the
smoke
land
some
of
weed with
1,000
Regis.
fables and utter out loud the
Regis.
incantation Expecto Ludum.
A book as the key to an illusion. My, this grows more interesting by the minute.
Okay, His Grace the Duke expressed concern for his daughters.
Mages sent by the Conclave arrived today. They came to examine Syanna. I cannot know what conclusions they drew, but His Grace now seems clearly upset.
Curse of the Black Sun.
Best
There's
for
no
now.
doubt then that she was diagnosed with the syndrome symptoms.
Or had that label
Hello,
planted on
Athalas!
her.
Welcome!
Goes on.
You
I
made
dared
it!
ask
How
the
are you
Duke what would
doing?
become of the girl. He did not reply.
I think the upcoming part, Athalas, you will enjoy especially. I think there is a lot of stuff hidden in there, whatever we will visit, that you will very much enjoy seeing.
I tutored the girls in Nilfgaardian today. Syanna applies herself so, though she has great difficulty
You're
memorizing
pretty much
new
in time. I
vocabulary.
remembered a little bit about the last
Lady Anna
Witcher
Rieta
episode
seems
and
more
what's to
gifted
come.
in this regard.
You
and
didn't
also
miss
prone
much.
to impish behavior. When she thought me out of earshot, she called me a blood accuser. She and Syanna laughed so hard they almost choked. Blooda is damned, or cursed. What's accuser?
In the melodious tongue of our none-too-friendly neighbours to the south, The word describes the many-petaled flower that blooms in that place we so unmelodiously call the crotch.
Ah.
Realize this might sound improbable, but maybe, just maybe, Anna Henrietta tossed Syanna into that illusion.
Not impossible. She would be safe there, and isolated. We must see.
That could be a case.
Where's that book? Nice tune.
Indeed, pleasant. It's a shame the mechanism's damaged.
There it is.
This it? Let's see. Expecto ludum. Regis? Regis!
So we are in the illusion. This is, by the way, also the
Land of a
path I
thousand
chose when I
fables.
played it for the first time.
Incredible.
So I'm familiar with this one. The second one we will play after I finish the game this way.
Let's see where this
And
road
that will be
takes
new
me.
for me too. But this area is incredibly cool. There is a lot of
the Hellenes going wild. Whole land's an illusion.
a
So
lot of
powerful, there's
detail
no way to
and
spell it.
a lot of little secrets hidden in here. Girls, welcome to the land of thousand fables. Set out on a journey of wonder. Enjoy yourself, Uncle Artorius. Warning: spells will remain stable until June 1252.
Whoa, that should be interesting.
So we have... There was a Volpotinger, fable creature. So it definitely plays out to look around a little bit here, because there are a lot of hidden things. Look at this. Little Volpotinger. This place is full of mostly Central and Eastern European fables. So keep an eye out for all sorts of crazy references. Okay, can't go there for some reason. The white Voldewolf. I'm already lost, by the way. What's this? Let me out of here.
Bloody hell, let him out!
Voices.
What's going on there?
My gingerbread.
Gingerbread?
Now it's my turn to gobble him.
Mushrooms. Mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms. My grandfather always says espresso to espresso. Blacker.
Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get cross.
Then you open it.
who's
There's a
this?
bit of fight.
A lost traveler? You're not supposed to be here, sweetie. Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry. A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel. Just as soon as I catch you.
Oh boy. We're fighting the witch. The wicked witch.
Come now. You cannot possibly fear a few magical plants.
Well, whoa. I do feel those goddamn archospores. Because they are fucking ugly. And I hate them. And they are dangerous. They are not good for the environment.
No, that soup smells
For fuck's
like
sake, why are my
carcass.
goddamn
Careful she doesn't douse you.
potions off again? Do a thing!
Be careful.
These I do a lot of damage. Whoa.
Show me what you got.
Whoa, Panther! The broom was fighting me! The broom is still fighting me!
What the hell was that?
The Wicked Witch. Oh, you've heard of her, haven't you?
Yeah.
Now, where did you put that key?
Listen, how'd you come by a weapon?
Broom is
It's
still
Prince
fighting.
Charming's. He no longer needs it.
Here it is.
Get out of there. Ooh, that was close.
Thank you. She'd have begged me for certain if you'd not... Syanna? Is that you?
It's been years, Jack.
Have you come to play?
No, I just want your beans, so you can breathe easy.
Breathe easy. Because you aren't here to play? What's that about?
Jack knows what I mean, so he'll tell me where the beans are as fast as he can. Isn't that right?
Syanna, I'm sorry, but I haven't got them.
Oh, something tells me you're lying. Perhaps you wish to play the old games after all, hmm? This little piggy went to market. This little piggy went home, for instance.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it. Henrietta, she ordered them
She is
buried
crazy.
all over, so you wouldn't be able to leave.
Where?
I don't know. But Joss, the boy with the thing for wolves, he should know. He sticks his nose in everyone's affairs.
He had better know, because if not, I'll find you and we'll have ourselves a little talk. Understand? Now shoo! Ah, all right. So why is it you're here?
Well, I came here to free you.
Came to free you.
Nice of you, but a waste of your effort. I plan to free myself.
You might not. Bound to be easier with my help, as our most recent adventure amply showed.
Mm-hmm. Yet I still don't know why you even give a damn.
It's Deadloff. He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand. Wants her to release you. Summoned monsters to attack Beauclair.
Sounds like Deadloff, all right. But I doubt you came all this way just to bring me up to speed on current events. So get to the point, please.
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you want your freedom back. Me because as soon as you meet with Deadloff, he'll put an end to the chaos in the city.
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. Now you come to beg my help, I dare say. My life is full of surprises, isn't it? Well, normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with this. Not part of the plan. Dettlaff was only to kill those who deserved it. No one else. Fine, Witcher. I accept your offer. Consider us allies. Shake on it.
So, tell me about this place.
This place. Tell me something more. It's an illusion, right?
Yes, created by Arturius Vigo. Anna, Henrietta, and I would come here to play out scenes from our favorite fables.
Which didn't seem like she was playing.
Magical entropy. Without maintenance, the spell gradually disintegrates over time. It grows wild.
Your sister chose a dangerous place for your prison.
It's deceptive. Provided I don't provoke them, the fairy tale characters don't attack me. But you don't belong here. So you had best be on your watch.
Huh, okay. So, those who Dettlaff killed, you said that they deserved it. So what did they do to you?
Since you brought it up, the knights Dettlaff killed. What exactly did they do to you? Crespi, Dulac, Lacroix, Peyrac Peyran?
Not a memory I enjoy revisiting, but I suppose you deserve to know. When my parents disowned me, they ordered those very knights to escort me beyond the duchy's borders. All did so without uttering a single word in my defense.
Like you said, they had their orders.
But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempt at escape. And Dulac had no instructions to deny me food and abuse me. I learned something then. Knights are not so chivalrous when no one's watching.
That explains a lot.
Shocked, aren't you? You must have thought you had me pegged. Before bothering to hear my side. Everyone does that.
So, they exiled you because of the curse of the Black Sun, right?
Curse of the Black Sun. That's why you were banished, right?
Twisted princesses, mutants. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Even met one of you. Renfrey of Craden.
And? Was she truly monstrous?
She was cruel, that's certain. But what caused it? The curse or what she went through? Asking myself to this day.
You killed her, didn't you?
Had no choice.
Funny. Mum said the same when she tossed me out of the house.
So, what's with these beans? Why do you want the beans?
So,
English heart?
what's with the beans? Mind explaining?
Certainly.
What's with the
But you
beans?
must gird yourself with patience. There are two ways out of this land. My darling sister blocked one when she tossed me in here. The other's up there, in the clouds. She made it hard, but not impossible to access by concealing the beans.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen. That boy, that was Jack, of Beanstalk fame. You know the tale?
Jack climbed a gigantic beanstalk to a giant's castle, high up in the clouds.
As we shall do if we can just
Sean
find those
beans.
blasted beans. There are three. One red, one
So
blue,
the beans
one
are
yellow.
dead?
Stalk won't sprout from just one.
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we must find Joss. Perhaps he will be able to help us. You lead.
F beans. Can I pick up the broom and fight with it?
Joss
I
can
want a
usually be
magic
found
broom.
wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right.
Some gingerbread. What do we have in here? Nothing. Which is kind of good.
So, what exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed,
Stone
a
ashes.
massacre, which is why we gotta hurry.
You needn't fret. Time flows differently in the Fable Sphere. We can stay here a week, yet outside mere minutes will have passed.
Oh, that's good. Some time fuckery. Okay. So let's go this way. Time chamber, where's Piccolo?
Watch out, pixies!
Pixies? Let's give them a pixie cut! Oh. No!
What now?
Damn pixies! Oh, please not have that.
Not the friendliest pixies I've met.
They were put here to protect the Fable Sphere. Intruders.
Finally, I have
Meaning
my
you.
potions back. Pesky Pixie Pescadomi. Killed the pixies. No more songs from them.
Oh, unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one. Exciting, isn't it?
Well,
Reminds
kind of.
me of my childhood.
Reminds
lost
me
the
of something
vessels.
altogether different.
Care to elaborate?
Rather not.
Look at this, how beautiful it is. It looks just like a fairy tale.
No wolves here. None at all. This is grand. I'm all right. Not in any danger.
That's him. Joss.
Damn, those wolves are good. Strong wolves.
Damn it.
We are kind of in Disneyland. Yeah. It is a little bit more dangerous than the real Disneyland. Where in the real Disneyland, the biggest danger you have is being puked on by a 5-year-old. Here you get attacked by wolves. I'm Goofy.
Relax, it's over.
No, it's not. There's more. Another wolf behind you.
Ignore him. He always lies.
Aha. Boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't, when they actually appear.
The one and only. Listen, you little chit. Jack said you know what's become of his 3 beans.
I don't know anything. Not one thing. And besides, watch out. Wolves.
Yeah. I kind of want to be Donald Duck, but I don't want to get involved with the whole Nazi cosplay debacle. So tell me about the red bean.
This'll be interesting. Right, let's get to it. Let's say for a minute you know what happened to the red bean. Where wouldn't it be?
For certain.
Who
no
knows,
one swallowed
Koala?
it.
Who knows?
Oh no, definitely not
I'll
that.
leave it to your
Of course
imagination.
not. But say someone didn't. Who would it be that didn't swallow it?
A human. The most human-y human in the land of 1,000 fables. Everyone! Wolves! Run!
Shut up! I did say puke, yeah.
Bet you haven't heard what happened to the blue bean. Maybe? Not at all? Right?
I've heard it lies about somewhere. Out in the open.
Just like that? No one guarding it?
Nobody. 3 times over. Help! Wolves!
God damn it.
Yellow bean. Don't know a thing about it, right?
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So deep, in fact, it's completely underground.
And who has it?
A bold farmhand who in no way and not at all await someone. Not in the slightest. Good folk! Wolf!
Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feed you to the fishes. Understood?
Jeez. She really has a hand for
All
children.
right, we should go.
Watch out for wolves!
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? You need merely remember he always lies. Or more precisely, refers us the truth.
Where to now?
I'm not sure. We should visit some of the other fables. The meaty ones, that is. Perhaps then Joss's hints will make more sense. It's just a few. Red Riding Hood, piglets and bears, 3 of each. And Goldilocks, of course. Then Longlocks, and a little lass who sells flint.
Fine. Let's get to work.
Okay. Find the 3 magic beans. Go see
Incredible.
3 little pigs.
You must have loved this place.
The
I did
3
at
bears.
But children
Grandmama's
get bored
house.
quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses
I
eventually
think we
turn
will
dull
first
and
go
routine.
this.
What did you do then?
Dropped a duck egg in the swan's nest once, that sort of thing. Stole the pea out from under the princess, who sleeps to this day, I think.
Whoa, what's going on, pixies?
Rat bastard!
We killed more pixies.
Three bears.
3 stools, 3 beds, 3 bowls.
One a bit too big, the other too small, the third just right. Blonde curls. Rest of the body's too mutilated. Hard to say anything.
She got what she deserved, as I see it. Always took what she wanted without asking.
No bean here. Gotta keep looking.
Make some food for them. Maybe that helps. So we have to... Magic food.
Ugh, ugly and fierce.
Someone's eaten from our boat!
I don't think that was the right one. Carbonara's all mine. Let's kill the little bears. The big bears. They're whirling around and hitting nothing. Damn, this little bear is strong. Okay, I think we killed him. So we took care of that. Didn't we do good? Wasn't that good? Was that okay? We just killed the bears. I killed the bears.
Oh look, the Emperor of Nilfgaard. He's come out to show off his new robe.
What? Oh, there he is.
My new attire reveals it's stunning, are they not? My
Yeah.
new robe's absolutely stunning.
Sexy, even.
Four animals stacked atop each other. What was the tale called again?
The musicians of Blaviken. Huh. You have some link to the town as well, don't you?
But my tale's not much like this one.
Want to try something? Okay. Whoa! Whoa!
Geralt, and you call me cruel.
Hello? Oh. Let's talk to the big bad wolf.
Hello? Can we talk?
Swambots, my head! Damn it all! I swear that was the last time I drank with Redbeard. Oh, Syanna, a bloody long
Yes,
time it's
Koala,
been.
I think
You've
I did.
changed.
Whereas you, not at all. Big bad wolf. Though it seems you've started running with the wrong crowd.
And who should I run with, eh? Thumbelina? One shot and she's under the table. But. What brings you?
Well, Bremer means from Bremen, spellcaster, so it's the Bremer Stadtmusikanten. Have a drink with us.
You could always have a drink with us.
Oh, what now? Not on your life. I can barely stand, I'm so hungover.
You know what they say about the hair of the dog?
Out of the question. And why must you drink? Do you wish to drown some sorrow? And I don't mean to pry, but you don't look much like a young duchess to me.
They stripped me of my title and birthright, then banished me. A family spat.
Sounds like Andre's a giant. Looking
Listen,
for the magic
looking
beans.
for magic beans. Seen any?
I was given one for safekeeping, but...
Where is it? Talk!
Shh, not so loud.
Oh,
Yes,
I can be much
spellcaster.
louder than this. And resort to other means of persuasion.
Right there, the threats. Syanna to a T. Listen, I exist to restage a fairy tale. If you want to play at it, I'll be happy to oblige. But it won't be easy. The thing is, little Red Riding Hoods popped her clogs.
What?
1,000 times they cut my gut open, filled it full of rocks and drowned me in the river. So once you stopped coming, I decided to repay the little imp for all her loving labor. Who'd know what's at the bottom of the well? She and the hunter, which means we can't play, and I'm under no obligation to talk to you. Not about beans, nor anything else. So leave me be. Sod off.
Okay. That's, one prickly wolf.
Wolf's pretty cranky.
Surprised? Think about it. He was cast in the role of the Nemesis without ever asking for it. It's a dog's life, I tell you.
Oh, that was a joke. She did a pun.
So, what now?
Don't worry. I'll play with him. Or rather, play him. I just need that little red hood. The piece of apparel, that is. Not the poor girl's corpse.
That's a relief.
You wish to help me? Here's your chance. Jump in the well and fish it out. Well, chop chop.
Chop chop, is it? Okay. So we are trying to get the costumes, or not costumes, but the clothing of Red Riding Hood and the Hunter. To play with the wolf, I guess.
All right. Time to jump in the well.
Break a leg.
Well. I imagined Athelas enjoys all the fairy tale references, but I don't know. Little Red Riding Hood. Ugh. It's a very cool part. I think they did a great job. The curse of the bad pun. May have that curse as well. Oof. Ole Lukoye's notes. It is 7 years today since we last saw Syanna and Henrietta. The spell is really starting to decay now, and some of the residents of this land are beginning to go mad. The wolf murdered Little Red Riding Hood and the hunter. The witch roasted Tom Thumb alive along with 7 Hangforsians. And pixies attack anyone who come near. We sought shelter in the clouds, but the giant drove us away. Our last resort is the ship of King Thrushbeard. We are planning to wait the worst of it out in the middle of the lake.
Any luck?
Yep, look what I got.
That would never fit you. Give it to me. How do I look?
Smashing. So.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Let's go see the big bad wolf.
Let me guess. You'll play the granddaughter.
Mm-hmm. And you, the hunter.
Okay.
You again? I thought I was clear. I will not talk to you if Little Red Riding Hood is not with you.
Syanna
Not
can
a
play her.
problem. Syanna can take her place.
What?
He tries his best, Blackout.
Very well. It's not as if I can forbid you. Granddaughter, come closer, sweetie.
But Grandmama, what big eyes you have.
Better to see you with, my dear.
Granny, what big arms
Because we try to save Syanna here, Fizz, and welcome back. I guess.
Grandmama, what
How are you doing today, Fizz?
teeth you have. Eh?
The better to eat you with, my dear.
What an actor! Acting! He does it, sometimes. Ow. Just step away for a bit, no problem. Glad to have you around. Whew. His voice is
Remember
so forced.
what Joss said about the red bean. A human has it, and he definitely didn't swallow it.
Mm-hmm. Gotta open his belly. Bottle caps, fake teeth, a corkscrew. Ah, here it is.
That can't be
Red
healthy.
bean.
We got a red bean?
Well then, one step closer to our goal.
True.
What?
Now, I find myself wondering if you're just horribly discreet, or if those mutations completely scrubbed away your curiosity. Are you really not interested in what happened?
Where
And
has
what
it
became
been?
of me after they cast me out?
We need the 3 beans to escape the dream world. Athalas. That is all we know at this point. Tell me what happened.
Well, since you brought it up, I'd gladly hear the rest. Let's see. They'd escorted you out of the duchy.
Yes, and the noble knights of Toussaint, I didn't stop until we reached the Ketdu wilderness. They left me there alone, without a copper, in a torn lace dress, right when the frosts were setting in. They assumed something would eat me, or that I'd do everyone a favor and die of hunger. But as always, I failed to live up to expectations. I wandered the woods for a week, went purple from the cold, gnawed the bark from twigs. Finally, I saw a light among the trees. A campsite. They were bandits, bearded, drunk, spattered with blood. I was sure they'd rape me or kill me, or both.
Take it neither happened?
That's when I learned a robber and a murderer can be a better man than a knight in shining armor. They took me in, we set off for Nazaire, and I did what I could to repay them. I advanced in their ranks rather quickly. Eventually, I became their leader. Of the whole ragged band.
Maybe you should have stayed there.
Should have stayed there, maybe.
Perhaps. Perhaps I should have forgotten everything, started a new life. But you know what? There came a point when I thought, you wanted a monster. Then a monster you shall get.
Been through a lot.
I have.
Well, but we don't
throughout
know
this time, my
if she
sister
got
was
raped by the
stomping
knights.
grapes and
She
shagging
said she was
minstrels on
abused
down
by
betting.
one. That
She
can mean a
wasn't
lot.
the one to banish you.
Like a-
And I'm not angry at her for that. I'm angry at her because she forgot about me. Right. We've had our chat. Come.
Yeah, exactly, Sparkcast. We are not 100% sure what exactly happened between the knights who were to bring her to the borders and her. We only know she told us clearly that one of the knights almost beat her to death, and another one abused her, and then they left her almost to die at the border. And there's always the chance that she just plain lies. That's also an option. We don't know. Yeah, that's true. Sparka said nobody in this situation probably would be completely...
Legs and ruby red slippers.
From a tale about a wizard from Ophir. You might not know it.
So yeah, we just don't know the full story. But that's how it is. You never really get the entire picture if you're not the person involved or one of the persons involved. But as far as it sounded, it at least, in whatever happened, was very traumatic to her. Yeah, I agree, Blackout. Yeah,
That's strange. Doesn't look like he's out of any fairy tale I know. Wonder how he got here.
In past times, Henriette and I would occasionally run into them here. You see, knights errant far outnumber princesses in the real world, so some knights would sneak into the playroom, then into this land.
Yes, Koala.
In search of their fairy tale damsels. That's all.
Only to be shredded to bits by a swarm of pixies. Irony's delicious.
I'm just looking around.
Recognize it? Once upon a time, a terrible dragon attacked Vizima. It took a clever young cobbler to bring about its defeat.
Right. Every now and again, some village idiot tries to imitate him, and I gotta come in to clean up the mess. Just one thing in its gut.
Oh, that is for
Just
sure,
cheap.
Blacko. I mean, we know
Stuffed
that
with
she did
tar
that.
and sulfur.
That she played Deadlove.
Of course, but no bean.
Does that not disgust you, poking about in a rotting corpse?
Compared to the time I fought a Zeugl in Vizima's sewers, this... Never mind. Don't feel like telling that story again.
Let's go to this tower.
Will-o'-the-wisp. I think it's got something to show us.
Careful. It's not to be trusted.
There was
This
some
Longlock's tower.
Indeed.
someone
It's even taller than I remember.
walking around on the street.
What Joss said about the third beam, remember?
Being possessed of the whole farmlands and a deep drainage of the ground. This must be it. Let's go.
Pixies! And even less pixies around. So who's that? Let's see if that is someone we know. Oh! It's the Rattenfänger of Hameln. He's luring the rats. Yeah, I think so too. Blacko.
There's always grapple up her braid in the past, but I don't see it anywhere.
We'll find another way up.
By we certainly means
Could pull myself up here, and
so I will save beforehand.
I'll have to make that jump.
If you say so, I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong suit.
Oh really?
Prince's corpse. Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck.
A little more grim than in the fairy tales, right? Look at this. It looks very beautiful. Dave, why can't I use it? Now I can use it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can I go inside here? Oh, oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. When I played the first time, I think I fell down like a couple of times. At least. They were renovating the tower about time too. Yeah. So let's see what's going on here. Where is Longlocks? Not here. But this is a very beautiful view. Okay, further up. Whoa!
Too late! Too late!
Whoa! Whoa! Damn, she hanged herself in her own hair. Killed the Wraith. Damn, that's not like in the fairy tales. sadness all around. The yellow bean.
Here it is.
Some magic food.
Would have stunk to climb all that way for nothing.
Expensive toys. The most gorgeous hair necklace. I will save here again because I remember that when I played for the first time I kind of landed weird and it killed me. Uh-oh. I think I jumped off the tower and landed on the... land.
So?
Got the bean, but long
Got
walks.
the bean.
Seems she got sick of waiting for a knight in shining armor.
Can you blame her? Men these days, dandies and fops all.
That why you cozied up to a vampire?
Detlef
That's a giant
was
bean,
a
yeah.
tool, and only a tool.
Too bad he didn't know that.
I trust no one. Learned that long ago. Now it's his turn.
So, you aim to use him right from the start?
To use him. Was that your plan from the start?
No. At first I was simply intrigued. Do you know the story? It was in Metina, a few years past. I'd gone there to pass some loot off to a fence I know. We were hashing out the terms when in walked Detlef. He said he'd come to sell a silver candlestick. He gripped it through a cloth. That caught my eye. I followed him out, observed him from a distance, but he caught on quickly.
Yeah, superhuman senses will do that.
He turned down a blind alley. I followed. He jumped out from behind a crate, baring his teeth. I suppose he'd wanted to frighten me. Alas, he didn't in the least. After all, I'm a monster too, am I not?
Well... So, you weren't frightened of a vampire?
A higher vampire and you were unimpressed? Don't know if that's brave or just plain foolish.
I've always had a way with ostensibly dangerous, quiet types.
That's supposed to be about me too?
Ugh, brother, I hate to disappoint you, Geralt, but your belly button is not the center of the known world.
Excuse me, Lane.
You do remind me of him a bit. Stifling all emotions inside you. Ever feigning indifference. You see, when I met Detlef, somehow I knew, call it intuition, that he meant me no harm, that he was trying to frighten me off, for he too was scared. Now do you understand?
I guess.
I guess.
What happened?
then?
We talked, then met up once, twice, 3 times. Enough that he became infatuated. I truly enjoyed it at first, but only at first. He did not love like a man, but like an animal, mad,
Don't hurt the
deeply,
mouse.
unconditionally, wildly.
Athalas, don't hurt it.
To return such a feeling, anyone would be hard-pressed, let alone someone as twisted as I am.
So there came a day you just up and disappeared.
Yes, there was no other way. Let's just be friends, or I don't deserve you. He'd never have understood that sort of thing.
But you
But then, once
maybe you
I
can
decided
relocate
to
it,
return,
Athalas.
clean up some old affairs, I remembered
If you
him
find out what
and
kind of
concluded
mouse
he
it
could
is, then
still
you
be of
can bring
use.
it into
Playing
a
with
nice
fire,
habitat.
that.
Definitely. And either I'll get burned, or I'll burn all else down. No other options.
Aren't you afraid to meet Detlef now? He seems a little bit
Got a
upset.
history with Detlef now. So this meeting will be different. Not afraid?
I can handle him.
Mm-hmm. Sure about that?
You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. I know what he's really like. You needn't worry. It's time to go.
Okay.
Just a bit more work and we'll be able to say sod off to this fecking fable sphere.
Fucking fable sphere. Okay. Need one more bean. There's a puss. In boots. Has boots. What's going on here? Fresh goods, tobacco, fizz-tech and liquor. From absinthe to Everclear. The customer is always right. The girl who sells it all. Formerly known as the girl who sells Flint. Fizz-tech. Yes. Information wanted. One of my eggs hatched into something ugly. I suspect Madame Duck cheated on me with one of the 6 swans, though she denies everything. I'll pay good coin for evidence of her guilt. Full anonymity assured. Master Duck. We'll take unwanted children. I'll take any unwanted children off your hands. Chubby ones preferred. Those skinny ones won't be turned away. Which? Get your mitts off my mattress. To the Joker who always stuffing things under my mattress, I'm warning you for the last time. If I catch you, I'll have you lashed, scalded, flayed, and finally torn apart by horses. Princess Alexia. Seeking owner of glass slipper. At last night's ball, I danced with a lady with blue eyes and blonde hair tied up in a bun. At the stroke of midnight, she left, leaving behind a glass slipper. Each woman in the land of 1,000 fables is to appear before me to try on the slipper until I determine the lady's identity and in due course propose matrimony. Failure to appear will be punishable by flogging. Prince Hubert. Contract. Lucy the Goosey. Residents of the Fableland. Somebody's after me. Ever since I moved here from the castle in the clouds, I feel like I'm being watched. Help me before it's too late. Balbina the Goose, known as the goose that lays golden eggs. P.S. I know Joss says it's him, but it's not. I like those twists on the fables.
You really aim to concern yourself
on the fable
with that?
stories.
A true witcher should never abandon poultry in distress.
And that after the fables gone wild, which is not porn, but what happened here, that things got a little more dark, like with this little girl.
Care for a cigarillo? A bit of tobacco? A dab of fizz-tech?
Remind me, what tale are you from?
Sold flints when I was a lass, but no one bought them, so I branched out. Now I deal in snuffs, puffs, all sorts of fun things. What'll you have, sweeties?
Magic beans. Do you have any?
If it's not the new name of some kicker I already have, dearies, then no. But maybe you'd like some?
Hey, where'd you get that ribbon? That's mine.
Is that so? Then why was it lying in the bushes? Finders keepers, sweetheart.
Okay, what's the deal with this ribbon?
The ribbon. Mind explaining what the fuss is about?
There's not much to explain. I got it from Aturius Vigo when I was a child. It was to protect me from evil. It clearly didn't work, given how I ended up.
But it means a lot to you.
How should I put this? I have so few mementos from my childhood, and the ribbon reminds me of the good old days, when I was
enterprising
someone else.
young lass, yeah.
Dears, could you continue this touching scene elsewhere, You're scaring away my customers.
So, come on, give Syanna the ribbon.
Give Syanna the ribbon. Why not, huh?
Sugar plum. The only thing I hand out for free is a first hit. To get them to come back for a second, of course. For all else, you've got to pay.
What if I asked you nicely?
Ask me nicely and I might play you for it. A round of cards?
That sounds good. Without spoiling anything, just saying, this ribbon will be important.
All right, let's play. If you
So
lose,
keep it in mind.
give me the ribbon.
Don't get your hopes up.
Just putting
None
that
can
out
best
there.
me at Gwent.
No spoilers, Fizz. I didn't spoil it all. Don't purge me. Rude, Fizz, rude. Okay. Let's play the game. No, don't ban me. Opponent's turn. Bad cards. I do too, Athalas. How do I want to play this? Concerning. What's going on here? Now I will actually take that back, so I have it for the last round. We need that ribbon. Unfortunate. I think we won though. Yes! We got the ribbon.
Rumpole, you're good at this. A word once given. The ribbon's yours. Now skedaddle.
Skedaddle.
All right. Tell me.
What?
What you want in return. You're not doing this out of the kindness of your heart.
Don't want anything in return.
People can be nice sometimes.
Thank you.
That was a what bitch hand gesture. Yeah. It for sure was. Let's go to the end of the rainbow. Hello? Another Volpetinger. Maybe a pot of gold. Could be. Ah! Look at that. Whoa!
Be careful!
Whoa, that scared the shit out of me. Golden Panther. Okay. Rude. So, that was nice. Yes. That makes it twice now. Fizz. Thank you for reminding. Butter gold. Oh, what's going on here? Just saying, you have to be careful when you walk through here.
Hey, watch it.
There is someone. Are you going to explore every nook and cranny here before you leave, or are you just running for the exit to finish today, Akko? I've never seen everything in here, I think. I'm not sure if I will explore every nook and cranny, but I do want to look around closely at least, spellcast. I won't rush anything. Like if I don't finish everything today and I will need another stream, I will do another stream. So I won't rush through here.
Hey, watch it.
So here's what happened when I played for the first time. I ran in here and I may or may not have trampled Thumbelina to death. Just saying. Can I go inside? No. I'm sorry, Athelas. I didn't see her. I just ran in here and all of a sudden I got the dialogue, hey, you just trampled down Thumbelina. Believe me, I wasn't happy about that. See, she's hard to... They could have at least given her like red clothes or something, or like a flashing light on her head so you see her. May or may not. It's just a story. Well, I pounded on her.
The three little pigs' homes.
With my boots.
Story,
I have
don't you?
to add.
Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Looks like Big Bad's already blown down the houses of straw and sticks.
Her
Rich, the only
childhood
one
dreams
left.
become
We should
nightmare. Yeah,
look
that's
inside.
kind of this.
Remember
you'll see.
Joss's words.
One being lies out in the open, guarded by three nobodies.
In German,
could be it.
Thumbelina is called Däumelinchen, which is pretty much literal translation. It's kind of hard, by the way, to explore everything here, just because you don't have a map. So I can't say if I miss anything, but I think by now I should have explored already most of it, except for the three little pigs area. But again, I have no map, so it's kind of hard to tell. With my boots, Asha. Accidentally. In Portuguese, Thumbelina is called João Thumpau. Oh, that's the goose. Hey, Richie Mundo, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today?
A feather. Broken. There was a fight.
Fight? So the goose told us, or there was a contract where the goose was saying that they were feeling followed.
Goose feathers. Must have been flapping its wings. Or did it
I'm
just
doing
get
well
plucked?
too. Glad you to hear that you're doing good as well. Os tres poquinhos. Hope I didn't butcher that with my non-existent but still rusty Portuguese. Bolagazinia. Gazinia? Is it Gazinia? Gazinia. Oh!
Watch out! Pixies!
Pixies! That damn band won't leave me alone. Jump on, pizza. Ah! Hello? Goose? We have to kill you, otherwise Frosty gets scared.
Hey, there, in the trees. Some kind of camp?
The trees? What? What are you doing?
The goose is ours! A golden egg as well!
Bandits!
Damn, you're ugly.
Damn it! Talon. I heard, Blacko, that you are a big fan of deep dish pizza, and you think that is a very accurate, Italian food. Redbeard.
You mean to cross
A Korean
Barbarous
pizza, yeah.
Barbarossa? Not on your life!
But why keep her in a cage? Eggs from free
Deep
range
dish
birds are so
pineapple
much
pizza.
better.
I think that would
Oh, well.
give
Where's the
Blacko an
key?
aneurysm.
Here it is. Got it.
Chicago quiche. Well, let's loot them before I free them. Chicago quickie, that's a hand job. Jeez. Kinky, Blacko, kinky. Hmm? Honk, honk, honk. Be careful,
Good thing you
Frosty.
posted that
Everything is under
notice.
control.
Never would have found you
Geralt
otherwise.
will save you and protect you. Honk, honk, honk. Oh, it laid a golden egg.
Oh look, she laid a golden egg for you.
If only all my employers were that generous. Would have preferred a magic beam, but not about to complain.
We got a golden egg.
Did you really travel all the way here for a contract?
Nature of the job.
I don't believe it. You must have had another reason.
Did that.
Well, spent a few idyllic months in Beauclair some time past. Part of me wanted to come back, I think.
Oh yes.
Cake sniffer.
Visit Toussaint once and you'll always long to return.
I just assume you are all talking about food. Maybe.
like Anna Henrietta?
I
Do you jest?
honestly
I
don't
adored
remember,
her.
Koala, if I
Darling
can
little sis. So adorable.
keep
So
those things
sweet. Yet when they banished me from the palace,
that I find here.
she
Oh,
didn't
there's
so
the
much
rat
as peek
catcher
out of the
again.
window.
She might not have known. Maybe just couldn't.
And could she also not grant me amnesty when she was crowned?
More pixies! I hate that band by now. I think we covered everything, at least everything I know about. What I can't. I feel like. So let's look around here. That was a house of the three little pigs. Okay, okay. The Wolpertinger. That also looked like a former house. Now the big bad wolf says hi. Hello? Oh, they want to fight us.
Get him!
Oh, the piggies want to fight us.
Pump watch, they didn't like that.
Maybe there was another way to do it. Heal him. Get him, piggies. Why are you on the side of the piggies? Fizz, what have I done to you? I will make fresh bacon with them for you. Rah. Talking bacon, even. And apocalypse. The all-powerful Freya has joined us. Yay! Maybe she can help me here. Jimundo clearly deserves the pandas for that. It was a good pun. The goddamn unicorn is in our way. Magic dust. That's true. High Rock. Is there more to art? No. And another bean! We got all the beans!
The big bad witcher huffed and puffed, and look, got a bean.
It cannot be.
Hello,
What
Freya.
cannot be?
You actually have a sense of humor.
Well, stunned.
Stunted a bit, but yeah, it's there.
Well, well, aren't you full of surprises? What else are you hiding behind that gruff exterior?
Not a bad singer. Do a pretty mean rendition of the Maids of Vicovaro, for instance. But some other time, maybe.
That's so.
But here we are chatting away when there's work to do. The beans won't plant themselves, you know.
Belly rips. Rips her apart? That's not
now we
nice.
must plant them by the path near Longlock's tower. Then prepare to meet the giant. So,
I think there's nothing
you like
else
it
here.
here?
No, got a problem with magic in general.
I think
Illusions,
we
portals,
explored
all that.
everything that
Don't
there
trust any of it.
is.
A bow of old-fashioned
Did I check
tastes,
out this
eh?
castle for Thumbelinas? Don't want to crush Thumbelina out of accident. So I'm very, very cautious with those miniature places. Is that a small Camoran? Kind of looks like Camoran. Don't want to kill Thumbelina again. No, I think I have everything. Full Brit.
My new attire reveals itself.
Oh, there's the Emperor of Nilfgaard again. Naked.
Watch out! Pixies!
Damn pixies. Stop it! Those damn pixies. Mr. Thumbelina. Ouch! Annoying little shits. Now you help me. Let's refill the potions. What's that? Is that a goat? Billy Goat! Hello, Billy. Mr. Bob Thumbelina. But wouldn't it be Mrs. Thumbelina? I don't know. Well, let's get here, and that is the... Oh no, more pixies. Goddamn pixies! Did I mention that I hate the pixies? Let's slaughter them all. Die with death!
Right. This
Go to
is
streaming now.
Pull out the beans.
Do want to take my decoction. Where do I have to put the beans? There. Plant beans. Black is in denial.
Wait.
Whoa.
Why?
The stalk will sprout abruptly. Very abruptly. We must be careful.
Okay. So we got all the beans, and now we're getting ready to escape this place to then bring her to Detlef in order to negotiate peace. Kind of. At least that's our plan. Wow, that worked great.
Something's always gotta go wrong.
No!
The home stretch.
Did he just booped her? Did he just boop the boop? Casually? I think he just booped the boop. He did boop the boop. Pretty sure.
Incredible.
Saw that. Here we are.
Admire the view later. First, we must deal with...
Where do we have an echo? We already have an echo.
him.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oof. That is an angry looking Solaire. Cloud Giant. Oh, there he is. Whoa! That was shocking. Where is... Whoa! 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 Wow. Ouch! Don't hit me. That's why you don't use the cloud. It's too dangerous. Ooh. Where is he? Whoa! That is a fucking cool move. Ouch. Nearly got me there. Got me there. Oh, he does the whirly-durly. I can do the whirly-durly as well. Oh, or not. Because it's his home. Cloud Giant on the clouds. To go away from here, maybe we need a Cloud Atlas. is. Died it.
For a fairy tale creature, that was one tough son of a wench.
I told you this land had gone ape mad, though I did not expect it to be so severe.
Can't help
I've never
thinking you might
seen
have done that on
Cloud
purpose.
Atlas.
Why ever would I have?
To get rid of your guard, your captor. Getting close to the exit at this point. Probably think you don't need me anymore.
Cloud
No, you're
Atlas?
wrong. You still stand to be quite useful to me.
Uh-huh. I know that look. I know that look.
That so? How? Plan to use me like you did Detloff?
No, I need you for a purpose far simpler. Well, don't just stand there and stare. I need a man, Geralt, and I'm not afraid to say it. I have no idea what awaits me once we leave this place. Treat it as my last wish.
Well, I mean, it would be rude to not grant her last wish. Like, I would say no usually, but it would be, you know, we want to be polite, and we are a witcher, and Henrietta says we have to take care of her sister and make her feel good, I guess. And also, for completionist sake, ungentlemanly. That is a good word. I like ungentlemanly. So there's no other choice. Doing it for the plot. And now hashtag cloud sex. Hashtag cloud sex. Now she is the Red Riding Hood. No? Okay. Oh boy. You hope you die that way? It's not a bad way to die, Kiss. I agree. Cloud sex. Spider-Man came out early. It's just a teaser for next month. Like a... Hey Violet Carter, welcome to Cloud Sex stream. How are you doing? We just had hot sex in the clouds. We had a Red Riding Hood.
Just gonna go our separate ways? No parting words?
Did you wish to tell me something?
Actually,
how are you doing, Violet?
Hope
you had a good day.
Oh my. No woman's ever treated you this
Oh, they
way.
should do.
Not that I recall, no.
In that case,
you need some of
at
that.
last you
We all
felt
need
what
some of
so
that.
many women in this world feel at times.
Well, let's hope this tale has a happy ending.
I just hope this tale has a happy ending. For me, for you,
that was hard.
For everyone.
That may very well depend on you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing beyond what you heard. For now. Come. The exit's this way.
I already did. That's good that you survived. You did miss hot, sexy time. Cloud sex. Koala, you missed cloud sex. I want to loot the giant. Thank you. So let's see if we get a happy ending. We already had one.
Another will-o'-the-wisp. Just curious. Why do you want the heart of Toussaint and the ducal wine?
They were my right, my due.
Doubt we would have figured you out if you hadn't tried to get them. Know that, don't you?
I do, and I regret nothing. One lives but once.
Jump in the well.
Here, we need but jump into the well. You first.
I tried my best. Okay. It was worth a try. Can I talk to you?
Go on, jump in the well.
Hot loading screen. Beauclair is burning. There we are. Back to Beauclair.
Portals in a fountain? Not terribly practical.
It was a secret passage. Henriette and I would use it to...
Hide from your governess, which luckily she noted down in her diary. Thus, I knew where to await you. Never mind that. Has the young lady agreed to help clean up the mess she's made?
She has. And stop treating me as if I were a child.
Would you prefer I treated you like the lying manipulator you are?
Oh snap, Regis throwing down the gauntlet.
Syanna, you've already run afoul of one vampire. Don't start a fight with another, all right?
Then tell said other vampire to stop taunting me.
By the way, I decided to end the game like I ended my first playthrough. So
let's go.
Grab
really
some tissues. It's going to get sad. Nah, just joking. But usually I pick the worst endings, and I'm not sure how I will finish this part. That after that we will play the other route, of course, but this one I know, so I'm not sure if I will pick it like I did when I played the first time, or if I pick another choice and see how things may go different. Not sure yet. So we are going to Tesha Mudna with her. I'm doing both, yeah. After we finish this path completely, then I will reload from the point where we started today's stream, and then I will do the other route.
Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of Duntine.
Is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So sensitive. So aware. Honestly, what did Detlef ever see in you?
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
Are you nervous, Syanna?
You nervous?
Mm-hmm. It's always a bit nervous.
I don't know if we get double...
especially so when set
if
X
we get
is a
cloud
vampire.
sex on the other route. I haven't played the other route.
May I be honest?
I'm not sure, Carla.
Yes.
I don't know.
I'm nervous.
I'm
I
not
really
sure
would
how the
prefer
other
just to run off.
path plays out.
I gave my word.
Pretty
I
much
would
blind
help,
on the other
I know.
one.
But how much is that worth? Yet I owe him this meeting. And that is that.
Okay, get ready. Detlef will be here.
Let's get
any
ready.
minute.
Detlef will be here any moment now.
Ooh, let's hope that will turn out good. I mean, that is our plan, to get her here so Detlef can talk to her. Stops the attack on the city. But at the same time, If something happens to Syanna, Anarietta will probably execute us. She made that pretty clear. So, a lot at stake here.
Syanna, I have a question I must ask you.
Uh-oh.
Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Dead love. It's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part.
Uh-oh. No!
What?
And
But how?
She got teleported back into the fairy world. Because we gave her the ribbon.
Fooled again. She will pay for this sooner or
Otherwise, Detlef would have killed her. So the ribbon did protect her and teleported her back. But now we're right into the ship. Like, we delved right into... Oh! Regis! So that is a small little detail I really appreciated when I played for the first time. I didn't expect that. Oh, Regis! Whoa! Whoa! Let's help Regis! Matrix vampire fight, exactly. But remember, only a higher vampire can kill a higher vampire. Whoa! Oh, we saved them! Nice! Woo! Do it, Regis! No! You motherfucker! Get your hands off Regis.
I want you just from us. You tricked me. Both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence.
Whoa! This is a very tough fight. I died a couple of times when I played for the first time. And that was not on Death March. But at least now I know the fight, so maybe that will help. Yeah, you had some serious trouble with the fight as well, yeah. Boy. Oh boy.
If you
Whoa!
acknowledge any gods, start praying.
For fuck's sake, where are you? Oh, I refuse to pray. Ow. Fuck. At least I do a bunch of... Whoa! Yeah, I remember that move. That one really messed me up. Good. Doing good damage here. it! Hey, Titan Colossus, welcome to the stream. Whoa! There goes your little wings. Whoa! Oh! Arted him. The art of art. Oh boy. That usually doesn't mean good things. Kind of looks like Carnage in terms of Spider-Man references. Oh.
Do you think that'll stop me? Prepare to die, Witcher!
Oh, well, no. I played Dark Souls. I died a bunch. I don't need that. Juan Reborn. Kind of, yeah. Did the thing. I'm actually not sure what they do, but I assume I have to kill or destroy those. Whoa. Ugh! He's mad like a Wurst. Only German speakers understand. Speaks like Venom too, yeah. Ooh. Stop it. Ouch. Ah. Ouch. Ooh. Oh, no, not so close. Ow, I did do the killing. There we go. Yes! Hashtag first try. Regis! We need a higher vampire to kill. A higher vampire. That, yeah. 0 death run. Are you okay, Regis?
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
Regis killed him for good. His friend, the one who saved him. Poor Regis. We're moving it along, Fizz, so you can eat. So many levels. Do we get a level up? It sure is a thing, yeah, blood sausage. Blood pudding.
My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Well,
shut up.
Not
I look
sure
like a
about
twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices.
Oh boy.
But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
So this is kind of the epilogue.
Usually wear something different, better suited to my trade. Got nothing against this particular outfit, though. Just don't exactly feel comfortable in it. And I despise formal occasions.
Nothing one can't get accustomed to. Now, be so kind as to stand still. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
So I can sense that philosophical mood coming on again.
Sound wistful. Pensive, Regis. That because they refuse to buy you a new outfit?
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself pondering, which, believe it or not, happens quite a lot. Besides, I've no need for a new outfit as I shall not be attending the ceremony.
Why not?
Because unlike you, I don't have to. I shall begin to pack my belongings instead. I trust you'll join me later, once you're richer by a medal and a fascinating new experience?
Count on it.
So that reminds me.
Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Syanna planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Syanna's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony.
All right, good night, Richie Mundo. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night.
He was the
Hope to
one
see
to
you
pass
soon.
the victims' names to Detlef. Perhaps we missed something.
Yeah, exactly, Sparkcaster. How do you know the bootleg delivered the letters?
Regis, Bootblack didn't say anything about making deliveries when we talked to him. How do you know he handled the letters?
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I conducted a little investigation of my own. You'd be very proud to see how I conducted myself. I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash for our enterprising young friend. I'd observed that among street folk, amidst their society as a whole, reciprocity takes precedence over all other codes, and thus no good deed goes unrewarded. Of course, the same holds true for malicious or destructive deeds.
The letters. What's the connection?
When the bootblack arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, we'd failed to ask the proper questions when we chatted earlier. It took a bit more tongue-loosening, but ultimately he spoke. He admitted he'd handed Detlef the letters. He knew this information was valuable to me. In providing it, he was simply repaying me.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Let's talk to the bootleg.
All in all, why not check up on that? We'll go together, assuming we're done here.
I am done, yes. It lies in your hands now to see if you are able to present my handiwork at the ceremony with the dignity it is due.
Jeez.
Or if you will first destroy it, crawling about the city's underbelly.
Promise to be careful.
Okay, so there might be more. We just found out that it is very much likely that there would have been a fifth victim of Syanna's plan. And he found out that the bootleg was the one delivering those letters. So now we are trying to find out who the fifth victim would have been in order to find the last piece of the
Good to
puzzle.
see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know.
He would.
But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
He would get along great with the girl who sold Flint and now
Then I
sells
shall take
Fizztag
advantage
and
as well.
booze.
A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean souls. A fine slogan.
How's business?
How's business?
Well enough. I can't complain. Though it'd be even better were certain folk to sit down for a shine as they stood and chatted.
So the letters you delivered, remember them?
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it.
Maybe, Koala.
How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Why didn't you tell us before?
Why didn't you tell us this before, when we first talked?
You didn't ask about beggars now, did you?
Wow. So, what about those beggars?
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Oh, really?
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard. Where'd they get the letters? They pick them up? Get them from someone?
I don't know. They'd come, hand me a letter, and walk away. I asked no questions.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that bootshine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Okay, that's
Thanks,
good.
kid. For your trouble.
Okay.
We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
Okay, let's go to the shelter.
Do you poke her too?
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is a decent district. We need no filth folk bunning about.
Gent.
Hello?
You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
The shelter, them living here, bothers you. Question is why?
Look, Ballard. Another defender of the poor. Fighter for justice.
Damn nuisance. We've our women and young folk living next door, when even grown men fear to walk past such rabble.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves.
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He
Artois?
talking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Yeah, when I played the first time, they kicked my ass.
Witcher! Fucking twit. Not a witcher.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Ouch. Ouch! Ouch! Yeah, the fistfights are the hardest part of the game, Myra. That's for sure. No death run, though.
All right. I can take a hint. Come, time to go.
Take a hint, but not take a hit.
Thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors.
Yeah, go on.
Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere.
It does
were
look
we to
colorful,
have
yeah.
somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
Well, actually, tell me a little bit more about this place.
What is this place? Poorhouse?
You could call it that. They come here to rest and eat a hot meal.
You help them, why?
Because they need help.
I need some information.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the boot black in Rue de
Talk
Go.
guys.
The boot black.
Whoa.
A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
Okay. So, will all the beggars be there?
Sure all your usual beggars will be here?
They're not obliged to come, of course. But they rarely find a decent meal elsewhere. So, almost all in the area eat here.
Okay. Thanks. We'll wait.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
To lettuce? I like lettuce.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve the soup.
To lettuce.
These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the boot black. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the boot black. Freshy, he got one.
Howdy, Salty.
But he
How are you
can't
doing?
Tell you, as he's
Welcome to
not
the stream
here.
today.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
Give me that letter.
It's a matter of importance to the Duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you, plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always muddy there.
Okay, letter revealing the 5th victim.
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well, well. I must say, even I did not expect
Drum
this.
roll.
This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Syanna rather grossly.
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter's ceased to be a
You were
tantalizing
right,
brain tease and has
Connor.
turned incredibly
So
grave.
Syanna
We've
wanted
proof of a
to
plot to assassinate
kill
Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a
Henrietta
coup d'etat.
last.
Duchess was to be Detloff's last victim. Syanna planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Syanna, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan,
Yeah, it
none
isn't
would have
that
questioned the
surprising
reasons.
at this point.
Most would have
Connor.
thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Syanna murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you could always ask her yourself.
I would love to learn her motives.
Actually, love to learn her motives.
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes one should stare evil in the face.
Seems a bit strong, no?
She used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe I've every right to condemn her.
You sure do.
But I support your lust for the truth. Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Syanna locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her.
Are you coming with me?
Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise-Longue. I'll not risk entering the palace after Detloff and his minions rampage. Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess's vile sister.
I understand that.
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Syanna.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind, but I admit I could not vouch for my behavior in her presence. She treated Detloff cruelly, caused his death in the end, and now this? Atop all that? No, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the cemetery.
Well, I said earlier, I'm not sure. We'll see.
Is that a witch murdering folk?
No need to discuss that anyway, since it will happen in a few minutes. So, there will be an ending. That much I can tell you. So let's talk to Syanna and learn more about her motives, maybe. There. Yeah, let's travel up here. Fizz. Yeah, you can kind of guess from that already. That is why it's kind of pointless to talk about it now, because we all seen a couple of movies and played games to have a guess on what could or could not happen. So, hello? Anyone here? There's a guard. Let's talk to the guard. Halt!
Halt!
Need to see Syanna, urgently.
In the matter of?
She suspected of planning. Well, maybe not go straight up with that. I just
want to talk to her. It's important.
Want to talk? Go see your gran at tea time. Not one locked up on the Duchess's orders. No doing without
got a phone for a takeaway.
Period.
Found some information important to her case. Need an explanation, urgently.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no?
Yes, it is I.
Then you've my permission.
The greatest
but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
If I go there, let's see if there's any loot. Just food. Can eat the food later. Let's take that. So let's talk to Syanna and maybe find out more about her
The Witcher will speak
motives.
with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Yes, exactly, above your pay grade.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the 5th victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Dettlaff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Syanna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory of you?
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? No, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
Exactly.
I probably will.
At least you're being honest, finally.
Lying only ever makes sense when there's a chance someone will believe you. It's actually refreshing, in a way, to say what I truly think. So why don't I do it
you captured the mouse.
I was only ever nice to you to get you to sleep with me.
Bye-bye, mouse.
I thought you might come in handy one day. Your comrade Regis is using you, and Anna Henrietta perceives you solely as her unthinking, blunt instrument. She's right to, you know.
You are very brave, Athelas. I am impressed. You learned a lot from watching The Witcher.
Enjoy hurting people? That it? Sorry, but won't give you the satisfaction. The Witcher mutations, you know. It's hard to draw my blood.
Don't worry. I'll find a way.
Have a nice life, Syanna.
That's why you watch
Commander
Geralt.
de la Tour
You learn
would
so
like to
much.
see you. Shall we go at once?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Want to see him too.
Let's talk to Damien. The bravest nonetheless.
Damien.
Geralt, it's about time.
I don't think she's really the
Ready
kind
for
for
the ceremony?
forgiveness. That's the thing, Koala. Like, I think it would be unnecessary to ask her.
Your face doesn't look good. Though it looked even worse last I saw you.
I apply a balm of arnica. Yeah, I hardly feel it anymore.
Let's tell him.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Syanna's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness. Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits.
Okay, let's meet with the Duchess. Ceremony and all. I think it is set up to be that way, Spellcaster. That you.
In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Sonreal, a wine normally reserved
nice,
for
we
the
can
ducal
get
table.
hammered.
The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Be honest.
And truly grateful, Your Grace. Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood. It's Syanna. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess. Planned to use Detloff. You were to be the beast's 5th victim.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken. You must be.
I have proof.
I do not believe it. In a moment I shall speak to Syanna. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet what you tell me now I find devastating. I've come to doubt that I can judge her fairly. I'd far prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister. I know well how to speak to her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
I'm not a prisoner, free to do as I choose.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
I believe in justice, and she clearly did commit horrible crimes. She caused the attack on Beauclair with her tricking Dettlaff. She is the reason why 4 people got killed by Dettlaff. She is the reason why Henrietta would have been the next victim. She bonded with the criminals. So yeah, Syanna should be punished.
No matter the mitigating circumstances, whatever they may be, Syanna is a criminal and should be tried as such. And punished as such. Her guilt is clear.
Your words sadden me greatly, Witcher. But I cannot deny their logic. Syanna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you. Will you forgive me?
I shall never forgive you.
That was the ending I had in my first playthrough as well. And I kind of wanted to share it with you because I was pretty shocked when I played for the first time. So I didn't fuck up really this time, it was on purpose. But I fucked up when I played the first time. Well, we will play the other path once we're done with here. So maybe we get another ending as well. We'll see. But yeah, I'm notorious for getting the worst possible endings, and everyone is dead.
A wreath.
I've none. Sold everything. I was just on my way out. No sense hanging about with nothing to do. Should come as no shock, sir. Had the funeral, folk took it all. Men, women, children, all wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers, peonies, gladioli. But she liked common roses best. I know, her ladies-in-waiting would come here at times. I'd choose the loveliest blooms for her.
I don't know,
Fragrant,
Atlas, actually.
Big
I don't know
petals,
who would be the
kind
next
that last
in
a long
line
time.
of succession.
I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
No one suspected Syanna
Yeah,
be merciless.
probably
Not
Emir's
Damien,
just
not me.
going to enact
Least of all the Duchess.
Toussaint, since it's already
I know
part
you.
of the Nilfgaardian Empire.
You're
So
that
maybe he
witcher
just
from the
takes
north. The one that
direct
saved us from the
control
beast.
over the area.
Could say that.
Wait here. Take these.
Thought you were out of flowers.
I put a bouquet aside. I was to take it to her myself. But you have it. I know you held the Duchess dear.
Might be a good time
How
to
much do I
permanently
owe you?
move to Kermoren. Yeah, maybe.
Not a copper. Keep your coin and raise a toast in her memory tonight.
Do just that. Farewell.
Pretty big statue.
Dark secrets taint
Sadness all around.
Snow White, you with the exquisite hair.
A hero.
Oh, we have to do this quest later.
Snow White,
Name's Geralt. What can I do for you?
that hair, the scar, the frown. It's all perfect.
Something you actually want from me? Or are you just gonna go on gushing about my attributes?
I admire, good sir. Admire and desire. Such a threat in the eyes. Oh, so manly.
If you're trying to get me to meet with you some evening, afraid you're just wasting your time.
An evening? Impossible. I shall require the soft light of mid-afternoon for this portrait.
Portrait?
Indeed. Yours. En face. Actual size. With the finest vista Toussaint affords behind you. Pose for me. You must. Naturally, I shall pay the compensation due to you for your modeling services.
I mean, sounds good.
Don't see why not. Long as it doesn't take long.
It shan't, never worry. We've but a short distance to journey into the hills outside of town. A perfect landscape perfectly to frame your perfect physiognomy.
Let's go then.
I need only fetch my easel and palettes from my studio. We shall meet at noon at the western gate, near the palace. From where we'll venture forth together.
Okay. So how I will do this is I will now finish off this path, save, and then I will reload to the point where we had the branching paths, play the other ending, and then after that I will reload this again, and we will do a couple of side quests.
To bury the murderous lass in one pit with the Duchess. It's
No, I didn't do the quest yet.
Oh no.
It is a weird timing though.
Witcher, I was certain you'd departed.
Couldn't. Anna Henrietta was...
Wondrous. Beautiful. Good. The best ruler one could hope to have. Yet I let her down.
Don't blame yourself.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one expected Syanna to do that, persist to the end. And none of us did anything to stop her. 'Cause there was nothing we could do.
I suppose you are right. But when someone so beloved dies, one cannot help but search one's soul for blame. And even the hardiest knights grow faint-hearted then.
Come to pay my respects. Bid the Duchess farewell.
White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside then. She lies in the ducal crypt, in one room with her murderer, despite my protests.
What? Who decided that?
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Syanna's veins, and she was never legally disinherited. So they ruled she should lie alongside Henrietta.
Oh! Thank you for the follow, TransAm77. Welcome to the channel.
I regret it ended this way, that I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me. Rest in peace.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt, serious. It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. A perfect match for the Duchess's dignity. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of natural processes to which you are predestined. I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve a speck of respite after the mad whirl of the last few days.
Hot loading screens.
All those deaths I failed to prevent. Feel pretty awful right about now. Can't help thinking I could have done more. Now Toussaint's left without a ruler, or more accurately, chaos rules here. Hand in hand with despair. Duchess won over people's hearts. All Beauclair now weeps for her.
A mass outburst of emotion. Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
Why the sarcasm? Thought you liked Anna Henrietta.
I did. And I do truly rue her passing.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
So...
Always seemed to me you were a very complicated creature by nature. Not one to resort to such simple methods like drinking your worries away.
There exist worries for which they're quite simply, it's no other medicine.
It was all Akko. No.
Whatever you say about Syanna,
that's rude.
You gotta admit, she was unbending.
That she was. I do admit it. Though, in her case, it would have been
Syanna caused a
better
lot of
if she
evil.
had been a tad more philosophical, pausing from time to time to reflect on the propriety of her actions.
True.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
Right now?
You decide to go root picking now? It's dark out.
Geralt. Even were I generously to assume it had simply slipped your mind that
Yeah,
I'm a
Regis is
vampire
awesome.
and thus need no light to see, I'd never believe you had also forgotten that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing in the dark. So, shall we?
Okay, let's go.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
Okay. Let's put on our equipment. Do I already wear them? No. Are they here? There they are. Now it jumps back. Ah, damn it. And the mask. Sexy.
This moonlight makes me, oh, so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about, how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
Geralt, you troll. Ah, there we go. What is this? Martina Lipinska, engineer and pug lover, solved the most obtuse technical problems in all the duchy with grace over ballerina. Probably someone of the developer team, or maybe Hypatia.
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all.
We found Hypatia. Or Hypatia's
Regis.
grave, to be honest. Rip.
Damn it, where'd you go?
Hypatia. Was there something on the ground? Looked like it. Right?
Regis!
Hello? What's going on here?
Damn it, where'd you go?
Raise your hand against the vampire!
Whoa.
You shall die for that!
I did what I had to do!
Oh! Attack the vampires!
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not.
Hello there.
Fortunately, we've another rule.
Thank you for the
An
order,
unwritten
host
one,
Christopher Hart.
And just as trivial as the first.
Very nice.
It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of
It doesn't
mind.
show in my...
That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Oh no.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
So even Regis has some consequences to suffer.
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning. Then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Know what? Think I just might. Come on now, don't laugh. Maybe not today or tomorrow. But one day I'll want to see what it's like. To just wake up every day in my own bed.
Oh, stop, please. Sounds so sentimental, my fangs have begun to hurt. Then what? Will you begin writing your memoirs like Dandelion? I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though.
Bamboozled everyone.
What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
True. Interesting point of view. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
You sure do.
That we do.
Oh, fourth wall break. He looked right at us.
Actually, I'd love to go home.
So, there is a last quest to go back to Corvo Bianco, but we will do that after I will finish the second path, and I will do that after a very short break. I will just get something to drink, take a couple of minutes for myself, And then I will return, and we will do the second path where we are to find this unseen elder. That path I have not played myself, and I don't think I have watched it either. So I'm pretty much blind on that, and excited to play that. And that will be the last part of The Witcher. After that, I may, depending on how long it takes, I may do a couple of side quests if, because there are a few I want to do, a few very nice ones. If it takes too long, I may do a side quest Witcher stream next week. But for now, I take a very short break, couple of minutes, then I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. And in the meantime, I would say enjoy the scene, but I will just do this.